My sister-in-law. This is what I do with my wife. So you have to go. You have to wash the dishes.
Yes, I want someone to fix me this. You wouldn't go out. I would cook for you.
I
would give you anything you need.
I work all day.
You don't do it.
No, but I work all
I
day.
didn't money. I didn't know that.
Then you know what I do? I say, I do this. No, keep arguing. Keep arguing. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on.
I need money. I want to fix my hair. I want to fix my hair. I want to buy clothes. See my friends here. They are chilling. I want to go out chilling. All you do is sit here. You do nothing. You do not even speak to me. I need you to speak. I need some response.
It's over with.
Where are you going?
I leave. She be arguing and arguing. I would leave, and that would make her more angry. That's what you do. You never put your hand on a woman. Never. Now, say if a woman is come here. You're not a woman. So, say, we're just acting. So, hold on. Is it okay, Bishop? Attack.
You need to give me money.
You know what you do to a woman? You hold it, you say, you just hold it like that. That's all you do. You just hold it.
She will be fancy.
That's okay. Then you say, are you done?
I'm not done.
Are you done? That's all you do. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. If she's going, you just grab her and hold her. That's all. Never hit a woman, because then God will get you. There's another guy I know, told the church. He died last week. He always abused her. He always say, well, you're nothing. He said, you're nothing. But I'm telling you, if you want to make a woman mad, walk away, shut the door, or get in your car or your Honda and drive away. Oh, it makes her hot. They say, where are you going? I want to talk to you. And you say, no, I don't want to talk to you. And walk away. Yes.
So what I've been saying is that if someone does not stand to put a stop to this in Africa, it will affect many of the kids. Because as for example, I can't give back and my child see me every day crying and my husband beating me. Obviously, when a male child comes from me and see that, it too will learn how to beat his wife every day. So if a person will not stand, a stagnant person will not stand, a person that will not back out, stand and put stop to it, it will affect many of the children.
Yes, sir. Do you know the reason? Because some men have the perception that since they have paid the bride price, they have bought the woman, and that is wrong.
Okay.
That is
Right.
Tradition, yes.
So,
some people have the feeling that since they have paid the bride price.
Are the marriages, Bishop, are the marriages planned by the family?
Yeah. But sometimes in the African society, if you don't beat an African woman, then they have the conception that you don't love them. Yeah. That's what they believe.
Okay.
Because of the human rights coming now, also they talk like a machine gun.
It was a woman. Two cases. The Holy Ghost. Look, you guys listen. This man was beating a woman, right? He beat the woman. No, wait. I'll say this first. I saw this woman beating this man. Yeah. The man. It was fun. I didn't want to laugh. But the man was walking, right? She was behind him. And she said, "Bow." And he went. And she was walking behind him and said, "You." And she hit him again. Bow, right in the back of the head. He was beating him up.
Now, I watched a movie too, where the husband beat the wife every day. So what the wife do is that the wife go to a training school, where will fight. She will fight. So one day when she was coming from work, the husband attacked her and said that, why are you so late? Why are you so late? And he was planning to hit the woman. So the woman just hold his hand and slapped him. When he slapped him and hit him very hard, he was rushed to the hospital.
Oh.
And the friend of the man came and said, why are you in the hospital? You know, he wanted to lie. So unfortunately, the female doctor said that, stop lying, your wife beats you because you wanted to molest her. So he was like ashamed. And you know, if a woman does that, and when a wife, I even put that in training, fighting for women. When a woman beats you.
Martial arts? Yeah, let me tell you the story. This man used to beat this woman, right? It was 2 cases. And she talked to God. She told the Lord she's tired of the husband beating her. Okay, so I believe the prophet said, so the woman was praying to God, I'm tired of my husband beating me. So the prophet said, whenever your husband try to beat you, go like this. So she said, the prophet said for her to go like this. So he started beating her, and the woman went like this. She raised her hand. The man went to sleep. Every time he started arguing, the woman of God would go like this, and he'd go to sleep. So they started arguing. The man said, and don't do this no more, because he would go to sleep. Yeah. So what? The power of God. The power of God. It was another situation I want to tell you. It'll come to mind. But the power of God will give you the wisdom to get past certain things. So, no. She'll go like this. She'll go like this. She'll wave her hand. And the man goes, yeah, just like a child. The power of God. This is why you need the Lord. I'm trying to think of the other case. I should have other case where yeah, thank you, Lord. The woman was praying to God by her husband beating her. And his testimony was the Lord woke him up and said, if you touch her one more time, I'll kill you. God told him that. This is why you gotta have a relationship with God. God will fight your battles. For real. But you cannot be afraid. God, talk to God about your situation. My prayer, I'm gonna pray that you guys get good husbands. And don't you beat your husband. Don't beat your husband. Don't succumb. You beat your husband? Why are you gonna beat your husband? Father, bless her not to beat her husband in the name of Jesus. Ah! Don't beat your husband.
So not beat her husband because God will give her a good and God-fearing husband. So the husband will always respect her.
So, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about men and women? I pray that your wife don't beat you. And that she don't pull your ears. Like, come here. Come here, hubby.
Like a young lady.
Take care of the houseboy.
You a houseboy?
You should not do the same.
You want to be a houseboy?
No. I said that some of the women do that. Be a husband.
Because of the way your husband are treating them, or the way the husband presents themselves to the woman, that is the reason.
The situation is that an African woman, in certain cases, you show them love. You prove to them that you don't love them by helping them in their domestic work and everything, So at the end of the day, before they think that they realize that you are just showing them love and assisting them, they may want you to be doing it as an habitual. Right, whenever they need, hey, come and wash that pot, come and do this, and whatever, thinking that you have been helping them. So this is the way they started misusing the love that the husband had for them in the house.
And then if the husband stopped, they will start saying, you have started cheating on me. That is the reason you are no longer assisting me. And it will cause marital failure.
Sometimes women in Africa have a great fault. Yes, I'm saying this because I've seen it. Just like what we have said here, women are so mouthy. They are so mouthy. They even go to the extent that allowing their husband to be slave under them. Like for example, if she's coming from work, she will just come and say, "Can you serve me this? I need food. I need this. I need that."
That one is not bad. You can do that where there's love. Right, but that love must not be misused.
It's Africa.
No, you can do it here. I do the same thing for my wife. Right, you know, when she's tired, I cook.
Me too.
So I do that. That doesn't mean that you know you are a slave. No. Right, you know, everything, somebody that you love, you don't just have to get a love in your mouth, but you practice that love that you have for your wife. Right, you know, she's not a slave. Sometimes she gets tired. You help her in certain domestic one or whatever thing, right? You do that. But sometimes, you know, some of them, when you go to that extent to do that for them, they may take you that, you know, you are a man, or neither, you know, you don't even know what you are about.
Particularly if she's earning more money than you.
The other thing is that here it's difficult for a woman to marry a man who is not educated.
Yes, and then
right now, but a man can marry a woman who is not even educated. But if they are highly educated more than you, they will misuse you, abuse you, and dump you. That's what they can do. Women here.
They will tell you that I'm the one providing for you. I'm the one bringing you.
Well, in that same contest, we have to be very careful. You know what brings the problem? Like you have married your wife. Every marital home has duties to perform. Right, you know, the husband should know his own responsibility in that home, and likewise the wife should know his own responsibility. Example: you cannot allow the husband to take care of babies in the house, because even in the spiritually, he has seen that character or that feature in him. He can just do it a little while. Women has the ability and the strength to do that because God deposited that in them. Right, you know. And again, if you allow the woman to take the responsibility in the house, it's a problem because they don't have that ability in them. Right, so the husband goes out and look for their daily meal, daily money to bring in the house. That one is okay. But you as a young man, how does it start? When you are in a courtship or you are in a relationship, today the woman will go to town and buy you a vest. The woman will go to town, hey, look money. And whatever. Oh, this woman loves me. This woman loves me. You sit down and forget about yourself. Right, you know? Then you allow the woman to dominate you, doing everything in the house. At the end of the day, you have already given your trouser to the woman, and the woman has given her skirt to you. And when that happens, it's a very big problem for you. Very big problem for you. You may not control that woman. But anything you want to do, start from the initial stage. The way you want to end your relationship is the way you start. What you don't want to end, don't start with it. And if you do that, it's a problem. Right, you know, and most of them, let me tell you something, most of the African women, whatever thing they have in the house, whatever they buy in the house, belongs to them. But whatever the husband buys, both of them have. And when they are working, they pay their salary, they hide the salary, they don't show the man. They want it from the man. You see, that's why today they allow, you see men die every day, every house you go. If that house is being succeeded by a woman. Right, you know, because they frustrate that man, the man doesn't have. Right, you know, the little the man has is what he brings in the house. But they want the man to go extra mile and steal just to bring in the house and satisfy them. So at the end of the day, the man will die before his time, leaving them, enjoying their house, and they got married to another man. Yeah. That's what they do.
You do that? No, you do that.
That is right.
Whoa.
That's what they do.
We have been in school since, like when we have that, they said you will not be educated, you will not go and acquire a job facility. You will sit at home and take care of our children.
You know, that is right.
I'm not be a big like that, and sitting at home taking care of
that is right about that. You know what the husband does? The husband will say, after you have educated, he will say that a woman should be in the kitchen. Never. And that is wrong. Yes, a woman should be in the kitchen, yes.
No, in that area, not in all cases. Let me come. Not in all cases. If you are highly educated and you have your degree, it should be done in a collective manner. The husband will not just come and infringe his rule and regulations on you that you stay home. Okay, now, if the husband has the ability to provide for the house, you stay as a housewife. Stay in the house. You have to obey your house. No condition, you don't need condition.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I will give you conditions. He said everything I need monthly, he will give it to me. Monthly allowance. And you will pay me for taking care of everything because you don't want me to go.
Okay, so now,
So you are going to pay me monthly allowance.
let me ask you a question. Why?
You give me monthly allowance.
Okay. So why does the husband have to
Take care of myself. Obviously, you are going to give me money every month to take care of myself.
Okay, this is okay. This is what my wife and I do. Okay, and this will solve a lot of problems. Yes. A lot of problems. We're equal. It's not 50-50. It's 100%, 100%. This is how we operate. It's whatever is mine is hers and hers is mine. We're a team. You got to understand this in life. You got to understand. Everybody have gifts. God gives me ideas. My wife is good in computers. So she doesn't look at me and say, I'm better than you in computers. No, because I have creative ideas. So what happens? I take my gift that God's given me and her gift that God, and we put it together and we work as a team. See, if I say you and I get married and I marry you and I say to be, what is God telling you? What's your purpose? Everybody have purpose. You have a purpose. Everybody have a purpose. So the Bible said, and this is true, the Bible said the man is the head of the house. But the Bible also says that a man is supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church, gave his life for it. So as a man, I'm supposed to believe God to help you develop your purpose so we can work as one. It's just been some bad examples. It's been bad examples. So on how marriages work. It's been bad examples. Even in the U.S., everywhere, bad examples where, yes, the husband lords over the wife or the wife lords over the husband, both ways. But if when you get married, you pray, God, I pray for a husband or a wife that we can work together as one. Because when a man and woman coming together, they become one. Not two, one. Every household is different. So my wife, I work for my wife. I drive the truck. Why? How did we get to that? It's been far in the U.S., the way the U.S. government is, that it's more benefit for a black woman to own a company. It's more benefit. So I say, okay, fine. You be the owner of the company, I work for you. Why? Because we're a team. We're a team. And I don't say, well, I'm creative and so I'm more bigger than you. No. We use each other's gifts. It's like Bishop. Bishop is gifted in areas. So when I come here, I don't say, I'm the prophet, Bishop. No. I submit to his authority. The man of God. I submit to the authority for what God has placed them to do. I don't say, get my bag because I'm the prophet. You don't do that. I would have helped Desmond clean up the paper. We're all servants. And a lot of pastors, they think that, some of them think that they can't work, they can't pick up trash, and even in the marriage too,